as cryptocurrencies, and specifically Shiba Inu, get bigger and more popular. It is not surprising that the big brands and companies are trying to get a slice. After all, nobody wants to be left out of something good. The latest big company that might be interested in Shib is giant technology corporation Microsoft. And you will have to keep watching this video to find out what exactly is going on here before we get into the Microsoft gist. There's something that is happening within Shiba Inu that we need to talk about. A popular Shiba Inu influencer, Shib, recently alerted the Shiba Inu community to the fact that the shibaswap Twitter account is fake. Apparently, this Twitter account has absolutely nothing to do with the Shiba Inu decentralized exchange, shibaswap. Shib is right. If you go through the official list of Shiba Inu social media handles, there's nowhere that the shibaswap account is mentioned. What this means is that there is no separate account for the token, which makes sense considering that there is also no separate account for the leash token. And, in addition to that, there's a shibaswap account. It's shibaswap DEX, not shibaswap. With the rate of crypto scams and phishing happening everywhere, it is important that we take great care with which platforms and handles we follow. Thankfully, both the official Shiba Inu Twitter handle and Shitoshi's Twitter handle have now been verified. But for the other official handles, we can go through the list of official handles to know who to and not to follow. The fact that the handle looks legit is not enough. The danger of following these fake accounts is that they could lure you in with a few correct pieces of information and then intersperse those with fake information. But because people have seen the correct information, they assume that everything is correct. What's even worse is the fact that they throw in some suspicious links with which they can fish innocent people. So, make sure to avoid clicking any links until you are absolutely sure about an account. And just avoid clicking any links on the shibaswap account. Now, to the Microsoft thing. Unlike many of the big companies, Microsoft has been slow on the uptake with cryptocurrencies. But it looks like they are finally trying to catch up. At least, that's what some screenshots seen on Twitter seem to suggest. Albacore, an anonymous software researcher from Europe, posted a couple of screenshots on Twitter that show that Microsoft has added an interesting code to its browser, Edge. This code is meant to integrate a non-custodial crypto wallet to the browser, which is a clear sign that Microsoft is venturing into the cryptocurrency territory. According to Decrypt, the screenshots Albacore shared depict a user interface for a cryptocurrency wallet, a decentralized application explorer, a news feed, and the ability to buy cryptocurrency through Coinbase and MoonPay. The enhancement is already baked into recent releases of the Microsoft Edge browser, but is hidden and not accessible to users. Now, according to the same Albacore, Microsoft has tested a number of features that never made it to launch, regardless of how interesting it is. But it kind of looks like this one might see the light of day, especially considering that the feature actually works. According to Albacore, really, all that's left at this point is for the feature to be made accessible to users, but no one knows when that will be. Albacore seems to think that Microsoft's decision to add a crypto wallet code to its browser is an attempt to keep in step with Opera, which is apparently a rival of its. Both the former Microsoft web browser, Internet Explorer, and the Opera browser were launched in the same year. So, it is understandable that they are both in some kind of competition, even though it isn't exactly explicit. Now, considering that Opera has already incorporated a crypto wallet and connection for dApps into its browser, it makes sense that Microsoft is considering doing the same. This also kind of means that we might get to see the launch of that crypto attachment on Edge. That said, what exactly does any of this have to do with Shiba Inu? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? As I mentioned earlier, the crypto feature on Edge will allow users to buy crypto directly from Coinbase. And guess which crypto is one of those listed on Coinbase? Shib. What this means is that if that feature actually gets launched, the purchase of Shib would be a lot more accessible for everybody. And if Shib purchases are more accessible, we might be seeing a lot more purchases. This is awesome news. If you ask me, if you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Moving on from that, economist Peter Schiff has just dropped a very heavy take. He recently mentioned that he expects the financial market to crash even worse than it did back in 2008. And if you know how terrible the 2008 financial crash was, you'd understand how unsettling this take is. But considering that he's an economist, there are definitely reasons why he sees things getting worse, and we'll be exploring those quickly. Schiff took to Twitter to share his opinion. He started by mentioning that the government's intervention in the 2008 financial crisis seemed to suggest that something like that would never happen again. The government imposed some regulations that were supposed to protect the financial market, but Shib, probably with the privilege of hindsight, believes that those regulations were too much, and he believes that that's why the current crisis would be worse. According to him, this time it's different. When the 2008 financial crisis started, the dollar rose and gold fell. This time it's the reverse. That's because investors are realizing the high inflation that should have hit 10 years ago will hit even harder now. In addition to that take, Shib also believes that the Fed is responsible for the current crash and was responsible for the one that happened in 2008. He claims that he forecast both crashes because he both knew and still knows what the consequences of the Fed's mistakes are. In fact, he claims that he saw the current crash coming way back in 2009. He didn't know when it would happen, but he says that he definitely knew that it would happen. Now, trying to figure out what exactly caused the current crash could be quite dicey. However, if you've been following the trend of crashes, you might have noticed a common denominator: the pandemic. Many companies did not survive the societal shutdown of 2020, and even the recently collapsed SVB can tie its demise back to 2020. Whether the pandemic was what kickstarted the crash or it served as a catalyst, the bottom line is that it looks like the common denominator. However, the story is not all bad, especially for those in the crypto market. With the economy crashing and things expected to get even worse, we might start to see more people enter into the crypto market. This is exactly the point of crypto, to give people an escape from the issues happening within their national economy. So, we might be seeing a huge influx of people inside the crypto market. For those that are already in the crypto market, this might mean an increase in profit. More people buying crypto would increase its values, which would then increase the profits that it offers its holders. And considering that Shiba Inu is both profitable and an affordable way to enter the crypto market, Shib might be a popular choice by those looking to get into crypto. Would you agree? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.